Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a video from the king of highroll himself, the Gentleman Shudderwock, showing that even though it's a little bit outdated in the meta, getting a hold of early tokens and power leveling straight to 5 and taking 6 stars can still really blow out lobbies. Yeah, sure, if you don't get a hold of the early tokens, you typically try to curve into 4 stars nowadays with Shudderwock. But if you get runner first turn, get a hold of 3 triples, it's pretty hard to match 3 really early 6 stars. And if you can get a hold of, say, for example, a couple calic geese, the acceptable form of plural calicos, then the game kind of plays itself. You level just straight up to 6. Go find yourself Nicholena. Go find yourself good dragons. Maybe get a triple or 2. Just work to counter the only people that are alive in your lobby by the time you're there. Easy MMR. All right, enjoy. Guess we look first, right? Not putting the mama bear on the board. As much as it spawns things, it also prevents us from getting the second set of triples. Calicos? Alright, well I was gonna do the mama bear, but now if we get goose on the first one, and then Nicholena, we're probably going, yeah, we're going that direction. Well, this was a fun game. See everybody next game. Do I just want the battle cries? Or do I want to roll for 1 dragon? Just did not occur to me. There's just a part of me that did not recognize what I was doing until it was too late. It's just, it did not occur to me at all that our last opponent is literally a 0-unit ghost. Now it's still a battle cry and a dragon, but still I shouldn't have played it. It's not worth it. If you save the Murzin for the next opponent with a unit, you get a unit. Believe it or not, I probably should have done that. Thanks, Purple. Appreciate it. Alright, well. That was a disappointing series of events. He actually lives. Holy shit. That has got to be an anomaly to live there. Fuck it. Who needs a beast on the board? Unfreezing. Is a battle cry worth keeping? Maybe. Personally, I just don't care here. I'd rather find good dragons, and I'd rather level. So freezing a battle cry for the next board seems kind of pointless. Do we want to hold a leaper? If we think we're just invincible here, which I do, then there's no real reason to play it. You can get another dragon next turn and get an extra 2/2. I want to level to 6 next turn. And a battle cry's fine, but I'd really like a dragon. I'd really like a pair. Like a Bran. Why aren't we playing Nadina? Because we always win. And we want to go down to, we go across with like 6 dragons in Battlecry or 5 dragons smuggler Battlecry, and then we sub it in at the end. Like, am I worried about losing these rounds? And 0% of me is worried about losing these rounds. Does YouTube like Calicos thumbnails? Average. Calicos is average, but Shudderwock? I haven't done a lot of Shudderwock thumbnails. We'll see how that one performs if we win this. I think Shudderwock has to be appealing to people, right? Chat, YouTube, if you watch this one on YouTube, if you can go below in the comments and talk about what your favorite strats are, that would be great. That would be just great. We were having a conversation before this one started about what were the most popular type of videos for Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Speaking to the YouTube people right now. Murloc? What about Murloc? Murloc? You like Murloc the best? Some people like Murlocs. Do you like Flurgle though? Like, generally speaking, I wouldn't watch a Flurgle video because it's always the same thing. It's like level on normal curve. There's a hero that likes normal curve, Flurgle. And yeah, we're trying to find one hero that likes leveling on normal curve right now. Terracosa? Yeah, we don't need Terracosa. Gotta be Pirates? APM Pirates is really popular, yeah. Those videos, or like the Golden Brand ones, or anything with the word Reno in the title. Not Terracosa? Well, I mean, the game is a little bit slow. We could consider the fact that Terracosa on this board gets approximately a 5/5 a turn. We play for triples still, but we have double Calicos right now. The fact that we have the promo is the only reason we would even remotely consider the Terracosa, but this is a 5/5. Terracosa seems worth? I don't think so. I really want Golden Calicos. I really want another Nadina. We could have picked up the Macabre before, by the way, and just held it. Terracosa Taunted Divine Shield seems good. Yeah, it's not that important. Like, in the scope of this game, it isn't something that makes an impact. No! Yay! We kill him. As like big numbers, most people like big numbers. Nomi Elementals, APM Pirates. But they don't like Poison Scam, even though it's a huge portion of the meta. I love the pair. Ever consider anything else? Nope. Just cycle. Alright, we can consider that Nadina needs to be played now. We play an extra battle cry, we drop the smuggler. It's done its job. We Nadina into Reno to speed the game up. This is the scary one though. Not too worried about this. Not too worried about this. Yeah. Time to go. I'd rather have the Murloc. They are unimpactful in terms of stats, the difference between them. And if we find a triple or primal fin or a Malgadon, like, there are a couple reasons why you like Murlocs being on the board. Could argue that you buff up the Tide Hunter. Wow, I was really scared of this. Really needed to commit that Nadina. Fucking terrified. Oh, good thing we had Nadina this round. I like weird meme builds. Lots of people like weird meme builds. That's definitely a popular one to put on there. That's basically what HysteriA has made his name off of on YouTube. Weird meme builds are very popular. Super duper gigantic high rolls with like clickbait thumbnails that are like, you know, 400 across the board APM pirates or whatever. 800 health Hogger. And you're like, oh, what's this? Those are really good. But generally speaking, when you're playing the game competitively, you don't build those kind of boards, right? Well, we got rid of the two people we mentioned as being the scary ones. Don't mind me, just over here. Yeah, save the mug. Worst case scenario of playing the 4/4 first is that you freeze or keep frozen a battle cry, so you only generate 4 minions on the next board instead of 5. The upside of the mug is that if we do get a triple into a Malgadon, then we can take the buff off of it. Both of them are really small buffs, and I didn't really think too much on which one is way better. Like, they're both just meh. Who cares? One of my favorite videos of yours was the Vol'jin 1-star demon. Yeah, the Terracosa games. Or was it just like the normal Trickster with like just the mid-game builds? Trickster mid-game builds are really strong. But the one with Terracosa and making huge stats is pretty funny. I thought Amalgadon high roll games are fun to watch too, but that one was like, I posted that video recently. That was like, you know, a 7 Amalgadon game and it just got average views. It wasn't one that people really cared about. Or it was just a bad day, or it was a bad thumbnail. There's a million things that go into metrics like that. Wasn't as popular at the initial release, which then I liked it. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Just interesting. I'm new to YouTube. People that are on YouTube probably only know me from YouTube, but I'm really new on that medium. And I'm learning by just getting feedback from people, which is why I appreciate all the feedback in chat, even if the feedback's negative. Negative worded in a diplomatic manner, not, you know, like, fuck you, you suck, is still good feedback. Alright. Battle cries it is. End on the Presters. The reason why we're not worried about this guy is that we need 1 card to beat him, and we found it eventually. Alright, we'll burn a gold because this guy is trivial, and if we finish this guy, that's the end of the game. You suck! Yeah, there you go, chat. Thanks for all that. The intro and fast forward and the music are amazing additions to the YouTube videos. I like them personally. The early turns, I've gotten feedback both ways on that. Sometimes the feedback is like, I wish I could hear your insight on the opening turns or why you choose your hero and all that kind of stuff. And there is value to that. There's certainly value. But there's also a lot of repetition. Like the first 4 turns, 5 turns, they play out the same way most of the games. And once you have the initial logic, on the 50th video, you're not interested in why you're buying this elemental on turn 2. You know? Like, it's only useful to the people that really aren't comfortable with it yet. And I get that that's some people. It's just a matter of, like, what's most appealing over time to a larger audience to make good quality videos. And personally, I like it because it gets you right into the action, like where the decision turns are. And then it makes the games go from like 30 minutes to 20 minutes too, which is really nice because YouTube videos that are 30 minutes are kind of a bear. You don't always have 30 minutes to watch. I prefer not sped up. Fair enough. Some people, I mean, you're allowed to have the different opinion. Ah, why? He 1 in 14'd us. No. If only our 500 stats on this board will get us there. He 1 in 14'd us, chat. He went first and hit the 1 in 7. We bought the Presters for this fight and it just gets sniped immediately. Is it necessary? No, we're that far ahead. But, he didn't get to do his job. Damn. Maybe you should zip over the first few turns in the first several seconds just to give people their bearings. That's what I do. It's basically a fast forward version at 2.5 speed of the first like 4 or 5 turns. And I cut out all the dead time between like where we're sitting here and just waiting 30 seconds. So you get like within 1 minute you get the first 5 turns and then the game slows down to normal speed and then you know, get the normal stream element side of it. Alright, he's poison scam. We could really use a Macaw, another Nadina. It's the only way he comes back and beats us. We are at 33. We should play this for stats still. I really should have bought this. If I'm not going to buy both battle cries, I want to roll once. There are plenty of things that we can buy. Because we can buy any battle cry and get the same effect. Effectively the same effect. And it gives us the opportunity to get Nadina or Calicos on the next board. We definitely wouldn't triple here. Imagine tripling at all after just playing pairs on the board the entire game. No Hamuls either on 6. You could argue that his only real out is for us to not get Nadina value. So he'd play like a small taunt. Roll? Never roll at 0 gold. Oh, that sucks. His out is that he's bigger than us. Really wish I had that Nadina going off first right now. Alright, so we have to somehow beat this. And not die. Second Nadina gets us there. First Nadina's 1 down, right? And he has reborn outs. Presters? Yeah. Presters would be good. We also have a stat problem. We need to play at least 1 battle cry. Because he has 2 minions that are above our threshold for damage here. I guess that's not true. It's 4 above that, remember? So 44. It's above this. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's good for Nadina, but it's bad overall. Probably should just go for the stat line then. Gotta watch Ghoul. It's a real problem. He also had splitting image last time, remember? Nadina value trade's really good there. Because it gets the Myexna kill. Kill this one. Actually, don't kill that one. Doesn't actually matter. To the right. Easy clap. Alright, we still get there. Poison Scam Akazam is so fucking scary, man. I had to focus there for a second. Whole dialogue the whole game, but had to focus on the final turn. We still get there. It just was a little sketchier than we hoped it would be. Fun one.